Not just because this is like one season. He has done. He did the same thing last season. He scored goals for them last season, despite not having James Rodriguez and this kind of player with him. But now
Okay,
they have a
okay.
creative outlet.
All right. Okay, all right. So, look, man, let's move on now to the next topic, and this one is a very interesting one. Labile, Paul Labile Pogba. Deary me. So let me just preface by just giving a little bit of background. So, international duty. Pogba was obviously asked. You know how people can blow things up, but he was asked by the press. You know what? Do you still Real Madrid and everything? And I said, yeah, it's still a dream to play for Real Madrid, and but I'm still a United player now. I'm respectful to United, but it is always a dream to try and play for Real Madrid. I'll be real with you. I will still say this, and I will continue to say this. In terms of ability, of just pure ability, Pogba over De Bruyne all day, every day. And I'm sticking by that. But I don't care about what your ability is. I care about what have you done for me lately? How well are you playing right now? Hazard, ability-wise, is top 3. But that doesn't mean anything. How are you playing right now? And Pogba is pretty much trash. And he has been pretty trash for United. And I don't understand how that player can step foot at a Real Madrid or even a Juventus. But then some people will say, well, it's the trash players around it that are making him like this. During eye test, I'll come to your eye test. Just relax. I'll come to you. I know you want to speak on this. So my thing here is this: is that is Pogba, that we know, the supremely talented player, is he finished? Is he done? I.e., he will never become relevant again. His last piece of relevancy was that 2018 World Cup. Or do you believe that Pogba can somehow gain relevancy in the world and not look like a brick, which is what he's looking at right now? And if he used to become relevant, what do you think he needs to do? Does he need to force him move to Real Madrid? Does he need to force him to Juventus? Does he need to get Ole-Gunnar Solksjaer sacked and a proper manager? Where do we stand with Pogba? Because I am worried. I am worried that this extremely talented player might be done and finished. Wilton, Pogba.
Pogba is an interesting breed because I've said it when he was at Juve. How you go from going to the Champions League in 2015, you go to Manchester United with a club that has no vision, that had no plan of sort of anything, but you join them because of the brand, because how big they are. Now your coach is a brick because he scored 99 game winner in the 99 in the 1999 Champions League final because he scored that. The Manchester United fans think he's the savior that's gonna reverse all their damage. Pogba, to me, I still pick Pogba over KDB. KDB, you never been in a CL final, World Cup final, Euro final, so don't talk to me. Show me your
So,
medals.
but what is the issue with Pogba though? Is it that he needs to leave United, or is it
Yeah,
just
he
that he's
needs to
just
leave
playing
United.
badly?
See, if Real Madrid were to get him on loan, I would love to see what he does. If we can get him on loan, because I don't want to buy Pogba right now, I would rather loan him and see what he does with us. But at the same time, though, do Real Madrid do we really need Pogba? Because we're looking at Cavani right now. We have Valverde, we have Isco. Madrid is still playing pretty good right now. Madrid, obviously, we're gonna replace Madrid, but I wouldn't mind having Pogba on my team. Pogba is a really talented player. Because
Wait, Wilson. I think you're maybe a bit too close to your mic. I'm hearing a lot of static and movement around with your mic.
okay,
So maybe
okay,
if you
I'm
just get
right
away from
here.
your mic and
Yeah,
everything. So, okay, so basically just round off and then I'll go. So, okay, so do you still believe Pogba can still be world class and still be relevant?
yeah, of course. He just needs to leave Ole-Gunnar. Like Ole at the wheel is not the manager for it. Because when he plays for France, he plays like a really world class player. So I'm not gonna say Ole-Gunnar is the sole reason why. It could just be he doesn't want to be at Manchester United anymore. The fact that this guy says Real Madrid is still a dream, maybe he thinks my time is up. Like United is not going anywhere, so I might as
Okay,
well leave.
okay. Undisputed man, Pogba, give it to me.
He needs to leave as soon as possible. I think all these tactics. Here's the thing, right? Pogba's best position is the left side of a three-man midfield. Right now, man, you are playing 4-2-3-1 with Fernandes obviously as the 10, and Pogba, he can't play in a two-man midfield, man. He just can't. Obviously, with France, he had at the World Cup, he had Kante and Matuidi. At Juve, he had I think Vidal and Marquisio. He needs those players around him.
And also Pirlo as well.
Yeah, obviously Pirlo didn't do much defensive work, obviously, but yeah, still Pirlo as well. And like at Man United, who has he behind him? Like if he wants to bomb forward, he has Matic, who is old. Who he has McTominay. Who the hell is Scott McTominay? Who is that guy?
Throw some respect on Scotland, man. He's pride of Scotland, pride of haggis and kilts.
I don't know. And like the thing with Pogba is he's amazing on the ball. Like he is genuinely amazing. I don't understand how anyone can deny that. The skills he can do, his vision, his passing, the kind of passes he can do.
As I said, that's why you're in the money. This is what I've always said. People say, "Oh no, you're come up with excuses." Not excuses. It's that through what you just said. He cannot be the main midfielder, so especially he can't be in the two. He is a free roaming midfielder who can move around. So he has to play with a Toni Kroos, a Modric, somebody who stays and sticks in the midfield that allows him the freedom to roam, and that is maybe how you get Pogba.
Yeah, maybe the one weakness that he has is he's quite bad off the ball. Let's be real. His positioning, his defensive awareness. He's clumsy when he tackles as well. His stamina, to be honest, is not that good. He tends to really gas out easily. But like on the ball, he's amazing. So you should play to his strengths. He can be an amazing player. Maybe my one worry is that his injury, he had quite a bad injury, I think, after the World Cup. I'm not sure was it a foot injury? He looks slower now. So I think that might be my main concern. But if the injury is not a long-term one, it doesn't affect him, he can still be an amazing player for Juve or for Real.
Okay. The Verge says, thank you for the super chat of The Verge. Pogba is not Real Madrid quality. Zizou, stay away, bro. That's harsh because my thing is, you're looking at Pogba in the crap fest that is Boychester divided. But if Pogba is surrounded in a better team, better manager, better players, you may see a better player as well. Ahmad, Pogba, give it to me.
I mean, I've been a fan of Pogba for a long time, but like I just feel like Madrid don't need him. I don't know where he wants to go to Madrid, obviously, because it's Madrid. I mean, he would have never said he wants to go to Chelsea. Their standards, their levels to this, bro, different standards. But like, I don't think we need Pogba. Like we have Odegaard, we have so many other midfield. I'd have Casemiro and Odegaard in a midfield three over Pogba. I don't want Pogba anywhere near Madrid's midfield.
What about on loan?
We can't. Bro, no one's gonna get Pogba on loan. Man, they spent 90 million on him, and clearly they don't even have money to buy Sancho, so they're gonna sell him.
So he has 1 year. He has 1 year in his contract. It's gonna leave.
Wait, Ahmad. If he was wait, let me ask you, chill. If he was, let's just create a scenario. If he was available on loan, would you take him on loan, or you still wouldn't take him on loan?
Nah, because I feel like if we took him on loan, we'd have to play him because he's Pogba, right? And I feel like because he's French, Zidane would have a preference, and he put him out on the team over, let's say, someone like Odegaard, who's 21, and Odegaard is sort of proven in La Liga because last season he was amazing. He's had an okay start so far this season. I just feel like it's gonna hinder the growth of like Odegaard and Valverde.
Okay. So with regards to Pogba, are you saying that Pogba is finished? Then he's done. His career is done. He'll no longer be relevant.
I don't think Pogba is finished. I think Pogba needs to go to Juventus. I think that would be great for Juventus. And like Ronaldo's getting old, so if you have Pogba, Dybala, Ronaldo, and all these other pieces, I feel like Juve can win the Champions League next year if Pogba goes next summer.
All right. Abdullahi, Pogba.
I think we guys are underrating Pogba. Pogba is my guy. Labile is my man. No.
But he's not been playing well. He's not been playing well, bro.
It's a chill, man. Chill. People are comparing Labile to Kevin De Bruyne, this and this. The problem with Pogba is, if you look at this United team, McTominay, Fred, Matic, Bruno Fernandes, and Pogba. Pogba only works in a 4-2-3-1 when you have someone like N'Golo Kante as a supporting DM for you. You have no issues in defending. All you have to do is attack. In that France World Cup, Kante was there as a supporting DM for Pogba. Go do your job. I know my job as a defensive midfielder.
You're speaking like Pogba was MVP of the World Cup. Pogba was good, but he was the best player on the France team.
The reason he was good in that World Cup, when you have N'Golo Kante, for me, when you have Kante in your team, You don't even need to
No,
worry
no, no,
about
no, no.
anything.
He was more effective. Not that he was great, but he was more effective. I
Yes,
think that's the right word.
because the reason it was effective because you have someone as a supporting TM country. So why won't it be effective? That's why if it goes to Real Madrid, what's the then gonna do? You have someone like Casemiro. Modric is getting old. That is the person Pogba needs to replace. Is getting old.
Nah,
So,
bro,
so
Pogba's
okay, so,
actually
okay,
not.
wait. So you're saying Pogba, Toni Kroos, and Casemiro.
Absolutely, yeah. Because there's creativity in that
Bro,
team. When you have
bro,
creativity of them, Toni Kroos,
bro.
you have Labile, and you have Casemiro as a
No, no,
DM.
no, no. But Ahmad, let's be real. Let's be real. Are you saying that in 2020, not
Yeah,
2018, not
yeah,
2017, in
yeah.
2020, you would still take Modric over Pogba in that Real Madrid team?
I won't for me.
I'm
I
not,
won't.
I'm not even talking about Modric. I'm talking about Valverde. Have you guys watched this kid Valverde?
I
He's
have watched. Yeah,
amazing.
I have watched him. Yeah, I have. I have.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
no,
saying.
wait. So Ahmad,
Yes.
so in
In
2020,
2020, we taking Modric over Pogba.
you're taking
Uh,
Modric and Fede Valverde over Pogba in 2020.
I'm taking Valverde
Yes,
over
Dude,
Pogba.
yes.
Modric is
Modric is still
finished,
I
man.
playing
don't
at
know.
Modric
that.
is
Oh
finished. He's
wow,
I think
done.
Eddie,
that's
No,
no,
that's
Modric
deep.
is still
That's
playing
No,
at
deep.
a
he's
high
not, man. He's
level.
done. He is
wait,
Wait,
done.
the reason.
what?
Modric
Modric's not
isn't
playing
the
at a
same
high
as he
level?
used to be,
Guys,
bro.
chill.
Modric
Yeah,
ain't the same as he
obviously
used
he's
to be,
not, but
man.
in 2020 he's better than Pogba. I'm
Guys,
sorry,
No,
he
no.
is.
Did you see Modric against Man
chill,
City? He
chill.
looked like an old
Bilton,
man.
chill.
He
I think
looked like an
the
old
problem
You're
with
man.
Pogba
wild,
is,
Game.
man.
guys, the
Drich in
problem
If
with
you ever
Pogba
play,
is,
2020 over Pogba.
no,
if you
Eche,
ever
I
play
think
football,
the
you know
issue
that
with
this
Pogba is,
Wait.
is
What? Okay, sorry, Abdullahi, go for it.
I
Abdullahi, go
think
for
the
it. Go
issue
on.
with Pogba is Ole-Gunnar Solskjaer himself because we need to understand what formation is Solskjaer himself playing that fits in Pogba. We keep saying Pogba this, Pogba that, Pogba this, Pogba that. Solskjaer is playing the 4-2-3-1 formation. Where do you expect what's called Labile to play? He can't play in the two midfield. He has to play in the three midfield. If you want to play in the two, you need to have a static midfield in Matic. And Matic knows how to defend, but does he have that athleticism? No. So when you want to play, you need to play Pogba in the right formation, in his right system for him to work. That's why I said he needs to go to a place. Ahmed already said it. Maybe someone like Juventus when you have Andres Pirlo there. So Pirlo has ways of playing Labille. So Labille will thrive very well much
if
in
Pogba,
Juventus and in Real Madrid
if
Okay.
because
Pogba, if
because
Pogba goes to
the way
Juventus,
Pirlo yeah because the way Pirlo
Cristiano,
play in what's called in Juventus is a free flowing football, free playing pass. That's how Pogba works.
Okay.
Pogba doesn't
All
work
right.
in the organizational system. It's not gonna work.
Pogba over Modric?
Wait. Let's get guys. So BD give it to me. Where do you stand? Which way? Before I go to you, BD let me just hit this. So from Magrabatso, thank you. He says HH, thank you for the super chats. HH, you said the same about Fat Hazard. That's very harsh. Don't overrate Pogba. Better players at Madrid or not, he isn't as good as you make him out to be. Mr.
Pogba is
My
good, man.
friend,
That's why you're getting
wait, let me respond to this guy, man. Let me respond to this guy. I have acknowledged, as of right now, Pogba does not look good. If you're telling me that Pogba is not a highly talented player with the ability to do crazy, amazing things, you're hating. And I could be wrong. But United under Solskjaer, that is a crap fest. It's a total crap fest, and he's not playing in the right role. If he's played in the right role with the right players around him, Pogba is an asset you cannot deny. So you telling me that if you put Pogba in a well-functioning team that has a strong central midfielder and he's allowed to roam and free, he will not help you to get goals, score goals, and produce goals, you're smoking reefer. You are smoking reefer, and you're just hating. Bidiko, Pogba, where do you stand?
Yeah, so HH, I want to say that there's a better option. There's a better option for Real Madrid. And looking at Real Madrid's transfers for the past couple of transfer windows, they've liked to go very young. They brought back Odegaard, who's very a young player who has a promising future. They brought back someone like they're trying to bring in these young players such as Iturbi and all these guys. They're trying to bring in young players, and Mbappe is one of them. Haaland is one of them. I think it will be better if they go for a younger prospect. For me, I think Kamavinga is the guy that they should go
No.
for.
But specifically about Pogba, do you believe Pogba is finished?
Do I believe he's finished?
Yes.
I think if he goes to Juve, he still has maybe like let's say maybe 2 or 3 years in him. That's how I see it. I don't think he fits in Real Madrid. I think if you want more years and if you want a better deal, this is coming from a Dortmund perspective. I think Camavinga is the best option for Real Madrid if you want more years in the team.
So, okay, so in your view, where do you stand on Pogba then right now? Then do you still think that he's still useful, can be useful, or he's finished?
I I think he's still useful. I think he's still useful, but he has to be played in the right team, like the right system. He has to be playing around the right surroundings, basically. His surrounding has to be good. His midfield pairing has to be good in order for him to be a really good in order to get the best out of him, basically. You see. That's how I
Okay.
see about Pogba. Yeah.
All right. Armchair. Whoa. Easy. Wait. So Armchair Critic says, but let's just first go through everyone first. Says you've basically admitted Pogba as a system player. Not necessarily. I just said he, if you just only have to do just have a midfielder, he doesn't have to have a right system. Just have a central midfielder. So he has a specific role. That's the key thing. Not a system. He plays a specific role. You can't play a right wing as a central midfielder. You can't play a number 10 as a DM. Pogba is a box-to-box free roaming midfielder. He's not a central midfielder. He's been played at Man United as strictly a central midfielder, which is not his strongest role.
Some news for you to go through. Like I'm already seeing Real Madrid are already going for N'Golo Kante and Paul Pogba for next summer. See what I'm saying?
We don't need Pogba.
We'll see. Wait.
We don't need
Let guys
Pogba.
talk. Let guys talk. Wait, I'm ham. Pogba, talk to me. Pogba.
Pogba for me, like, is he like a special player anymore? I think the time for Pogba to maybe be a Ballon d'Or winner is over. I think the last time Pogba was good was under Mourinho, and the last time Pogba made me go wow was when he was at Juventus. I don't think he was that good. I don't think he was that good, to be honest. For me, good World Cup players don't make good club players, don't always make good club players. But yeah, Pogba, this guy, like when United got this guy, they were buying a Ballon d'Or player. They were replacing Ronaldo, 80 million to fix for not replacing Ronaldo. That's why they bought this guy. And it went well, but then they came second, and everybody just lost their minds by the fact that they came second. So, the player, I don't think the player has really taken his career seriously enough. So
basically, from what I'm hearing from you, is that you're saying that Pogba is finished. He's done. He'll no longer be world class ever.
He may be world class, but I don't think he'll ever be a player where a team has to build around him. I don't think we'll ever see his best in that case, because I feel like he's that type of player where if you build around him, that's the only way he can get the best out of it.
So basically, you're saying that his best days are gone. So if you're saying his best days are gone, then there's no point in Juve or Real Madrid going in for him.
Yeah, no point at all. Like his levels, like maybe if he is not going to be a squad player, his levels is like Arsenal, Lyon, teams around Man United's level.
Okay. Cassius, talk to me. Pogba.
So, I mean, at this moment, Pogba doesn't deserve to move up to like a Champions League contender. You know, he's playing for an average United team, and he's not making a difference. With an average team, if you're that good as many people say, it would be easier to like put yourself.
But Cassius, in fairness to your point, because I get your point, but in fairness, everyone's been trashed, and it is very difficult to stand out when the system and the coaching and the managing is all complete brick.
Yes, but if he's extremely talented and all this, then at least stand out. I mean, he's one of the worst players. I mean, in that Tottenham game, I mean, the 2 goals in the second half, I mean, it looks like he's thinking about, I don't know what he was doing. Maybe it's because he had an injury on his arm. I don't know. But Yeah, similar to Griezmann, I think both of them to regain their relevance, they need to ball in the Euro next year because that's that in the with France, that's where they have shown their best performances, and both of them are kind of not in their best moment, so that'll be a big moment, and I think then we can see whether Pogba has become irrelevant or just a past player. So yeah.
All right. Well, I test, man. This is the topic that you wanted, one that is close to your heart, man. Pogba, what's the deal here? Let's try and be as truthful and objective as possible. People have said that it's the team. He's in a crap team. He needs to leave. Others have said, no, it's not about the crap team. You're just not that good. And people have said, no, you're not even good enough to even make an effect on a Real Madrid or Juventus. So where do you stand on this whole Pogba thingy?
For me, if you look at Everton, when they got James Rodriguez, who did they also get? They got Decore and they got Allen. So they could get the best out of James Rodriguez. Yeah? They made the conditions just right so that they could get the best James Rodriguez possible. We bought Paul Pogba 4 or 5 years ago, and we still.
Yo, I test, we lost you, bro. I test.
This is not Pogba's position. Paul Pogba is a number 8. He's a Mazzala. The Mazzala position on the left-hand side of midfield is his best position. Yeah. When we got Paul Pogba, we should have got a CDM, someone like an Ndidi, that will break up play, and then someone next to him.
I'm sorry, sorry. I
let him land. Let him land.
And also someone next to him that will control the play, maybe like a Tony Cruz. If we did that and played Pogba in a number 8, yeah, we'd get the best Paul Pogba. For me, a lot of people are comparing Paul Pogba to Eden Hazard and saying if he goes to Real Madrid, is going to end up like Eden Hazard. He's got the talent, but he's not got the attitude. But no, that's not true. Pogba, for me, he has an amazing attitude. He's not like Eden Hazard. Paul Pogba's a victim of being in a wrong system, wrong team. I've never had any questions about Paul Pogba's attitude. Every time he comes back from a holiday, he's always fit. He's always the fittest person on the pitch. He's just never been used correctly. Eden Hazard, he's the person that has a bad attitude, and he has an amazing talent, but he just has a bad attitude. I think if Paul Pogba goes to Real Madrid and is used correctly with Casemiro next to him and Tony Cruz next to him, bro, he will win Ballon d'Or in his first season. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
So what do you about people? Because a lot of people in the live chats, maybe haters, are saying that you're too many excuses for Pogba. People keep saying this and that. So what is your response when people say, no, stop thinking of all these excuses of Pogba, that if he was so talented, if he was so good, he would still be able to make an impact despite being in this bad team and this bad system. So that you say what?
Bro, even in this bad team and this bad system, if Paul Pogba was just put in the right position, he would thrive, even with this bad team. But he's put in a number 6 with dead players next to him. Like, imagine it was KDB. We had KDB instead of Paul Pogba, and he was played in a number 6. What do you expect? Imagine it was Tony Cruz, Modric, any player. You could name any player in the world. Yeah, we played them in a number 6, even though they're number 8s or number 10s. What do you expect? Play Paul Pogba in his best position, and you'll see the best Paul Pogba. And look at his time at United. He's never played in his best position other than when Ole-Gunnar Solskjaer first came in, when he played alongside Ander Herrera and Matic. And look what he did. He was banging in goals and he was giving assists week in, week out. Yeah? And then look what happened. We put him straight back to the number 6. For me, it's nothing to do with attitude or his ability. It's just he's just been put in an unfortunate situation and he needs to leave United. I'm telling you, at Real Madrid, he will kill it.
So I'm Ham. You wanted to comment to say something. I'm Ham. You wanted to say something.
Can I say something?
I just can speak on this.
Okay. So I'm going to go to Abdullahi, then LB. So Abdullahi.
Like what I said to you, I think look at what I tested. You play Pogba, I am in beside Tony Cruz, and also
Hello?
Casemiro as a team.
I'm
That's
Ham
when you see
Shush.
Pogba.
Well, I'll come to you afterwards. Abdullahim.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, can you carry on.
Okay. Like what I said, I was saying the same thing too. That the player that need to be taken out of Real Madrid is to what's called Luka Modric, because that is where Pogba play. So you play Pogba beside Toni Kroos and you play Casemiro as a DM. Then everybody is gonna see the real Pogba. We keep slating Pogba. It's not even playing in the right system at all. It's been playing as a number 6 as a DM beside what's called beside Matic. You don't play Pogba there. You play for further forward. Your job is telling go there and score goals and assists. Let the other guys do that defensive. Pogba is like Muziola. Like what? Perfect. He's a very good player. I keep saying it. I rate Labile high. He's very good. Very good player.
Okay, all right, okay.
Him too much. Way too much.
LB.
Yeah, I think Pogba's far from finished. He just needs to find the right system, go back to either Juventus or go to Real Madrid. And there's been so much talk now for the last 1-2 seasons that he's going to go to Real Madrid or go back to Juventus. But the fact of the matter is he has to do it because he's getting obviously heavily criticised for not being able to perform at United. And I mean, the thing with Pogba is if he does go back to Juventus, he's just got to sort of be mindful of the fact that the Juventus team has changed so much since 2016, 2017 when he left. No Piolo, obviously, he's coaching now. Vidal's moved on, so there's been some changes to that team. And
Did he play with Dybala?
Yeah, he did.
I think 1 year, yeah.
They were like close friends. They were like really good friends.
Yeah.
They were really
They
good
play
friends.
with Dybala, Vidal.
Okay. So just round off LB, round off your points. We can move.
Yeah, so I think he needs to go back to Juventus to sort of give himself an opportunity to